Welcome into the world of HTML. 3. Boot up your computer.
Windows sign in dialog.
2. Grab some comfort food. 1. And let's go. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Quinn here, and I'm back with another video in the HTML series. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to use the multimedia tags in HTML. But before we get into it, please be sure to like the video if you love the content, subscribe if you're new, and to turn on that notification bell to be alerted whenever I post the next video. Also note that the instrumentals for this video have been provided by Inner Sanctum Entertainment Ltd. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So on the web, multimedia is basically sound, video, or both of them combined. In HTML, there are elements that we can use to insert audio and video on our web pages. Let us start out with displaying videos. If you have a video file that you want to display on your website, you will make use of the HTML video tag. The basic syntax for the video tag is
less video src equals quote file line path quote controls greater than your browser does not support the video tag less slash video greater than.
Awesome. Now let's read it by character.
Less video space src equals quote file line path quote space controls greater than cap your space bro WSER space DOES space NOT space SUPPORT space THE space VIDEO space TAG less slash VIDEO greater than.
Awesome. So the src attribute is placed in the starting video tag. It is what is used to specify the location or file path of the video that you want to display. Note that this URL can be either absolute or relative. There are many video formats, but HTML only supports the MP4, WebM, and OGG, which is OGG formats. The controls attribute is used to add video controls such as play, pause, and volume. This attribute does not require a value, so you only have to put the word controls in the starting video tag. The text that you saw in between the starting and ending video tag is text that will only be displayed to users if their browser does not support the video tag. Now let's go ahead and demonstrate the use of this video tag. First, let me open my web series folder and show you some new files that I have added in there.
Web series window. Items view list. Bob not selected 1 of 5.
Alright, now let's go through.
Clips.mp3 2 of 5.
Alright, so this is the first file that we'll be using today.
Intro.mp3 3 of 5.
This is the second one.
Index. Website.mp4 5 of 5.
And this is the third one. Now let's go ahead and open up our index.html file in Notepad.
Index.html 4 of 5. Context menu. Google N. Web series. Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line less doc type HTML greater than.
Awesome. Now remember in the last video we were dealing with lists. So I went ahead and deleted out those tags that we were using in the last video to make space to demonstrate these tags for this video. So right now you should be right under the last link that we did in our links video, which is
less of ref equals quote HTTP. No indent blank.
So right here I'm going to go ahead and indent by 2 spaces because we have been keeping consistent with that throughout the whole series.
Space.
Then let's start typing our video tag. So
less video.
Now before we end the starting video tag, remember we have to add our src and control attributes.
Space.
Let's first put the location of our file. So
src
equals open quotes
quote.
Now the only video that I had inside the web series folder was the one called website, and that was an MP4 file. So you should put the name of the file as well as its file extension. And as I noted before, you can put both relative and absolute URLs in here, but we're using a relative URL today. So the video is right inside the same folder that I have the index.html file in. So I'm gonna put website.mp4.
website.mp4 4.
Then close the quotes.
Quote.
Awesome. Now a space.
Space.
And let's put our controls attribute.
CONTROLS.
Now we can close the opening video tag.
Greater than.
Now let's put some text that will display to anybody who their browser does not support the video tag. So let's just put not supported.
NOT space SUPPORTED.
Awesome. Now let's put our ending video tag.
Less / VIDEO greater than.
Now let's save the file, so Ctrl S, and let's go back to our web series folder and open this up in Chrome to see how it looks.
Web series window. Items view list. Indexed. TQ test website. Heading level 1. Welcome to my website.
Awesome. Now let's down arrow to where our video should be.
Link. Go to the next page visited. Link. Click here. Button play.
Awesome. So there is our play button. Let's see which other controls we have under here.
0:00/1:24. Button mute. Button enter full screen. Menu button sub menu show more media controls. Video time scrubber 0:00/1:24 slider elapsed time 0:00.
Awesome. So those are all the controls available to us for our video. The video should be there, but obviously we screen reader users we wouldn't be seeing unless you have some sight. So the video should be there. Now let's up arrow to the play button and we're gonna press enter or spacebar on it to play.
Menu button enter button mute /1:0: button play.
But before I play the video, I'm gonna play some of the video, then I'll pause it so that we can continue with the rest of the video. But I must note this to you. For us screen reader users, as soon as you press play, it puts the video in focus. So in order to get back to the pause button, you'd have to tab until you hear it say pause, then you'd press enter on your pause button. So let's go ahead and do that.
Pause.
It's finally here. The wait is over. Yours truly, The Quinn, presents my new
Search
website.
Tabs, toolbar.
It is
Address
a
and
free
search. Share this
all-in-one
page. Bookmark
resource
this
for
tab.
blind
TQ
and
test.
visually
Click here,
impaired
visit.
persons.
Pause button
It provides a beginner's
0:15/1.
guide.
Play.
Awesome, so you see that the video that I had in my web series folder was being played. It is also important to note that not all the browsers that support the HTML video tag supports all the 3 file formats that HTML does. In this case, instead of using the src attribute, we would use the source tag inside the video tag. The source tag allows us to specify alternate video files so that the browser can choose from them. The browser will use the first format that it recognizes or supports. This example shows you the basic syntax of the source tag.
Less video controls greater than 2 space less source src equals quote file.mp4 quote type equals quote video /mp4 quote greater than less source src equals quote file.og quote type equals quote video /og quote greater than. Your browser does not support the video tag. No indent less /video greater than.
So of course, the src attribute in the source tag is where you would put the file's location. So what is the type attribute for, you may ask? This attribute is used to specify the type of the file. So if the video specified in the src attribute is an MP4 file, for the file type, you would put video /mp4. If it is an WebM file, you would have to put video /webm. If it is an OGG file, you'd have to put video /ogg. So let's go ahead and go back over to our index.html file and try this out.
Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line 2 space less video src equals quote website.mp4 quote controls greater than not supported less /video greater than.
Now let's go ahead and take out the src attribute out of the starting tag.
Space less video space src equal quote website.mp4 quote space.
Awesome. Now let's go to the end of the starting video tag.
CONTROLS greater than n.
Then press my enter key and press it one more time to create a blank line. So let's go up to that blank line under the starting video tag.
Blank.
Alright, so remember that the source tag will be inside the video tag. And the video tag has been indented by 2 spaces. So right now I'm going to indent the source tag by 4 spaces just to show that it's within the video tag.
space.
Alright, now let's put our source tag, and note that this source tag is an empty HTML element, which means that it does not have a closing tag. So let's start it.
Less, S-O-U-R-C-E, space.
Then put the src.
src equals, quote.
Let's use the same video.
W-E-B-S-I-T-E dot M-P-4,
Close quotes.
quote.
Then space.
Space.
Now let's put our type attribute.
T-Y-P-E
Equals.
equals,
Quotes.
quote.
Then since it's a MP4, let's put video/MP4.
V-I-D-E-O/M-P-4,
and close quotes.
quote.
Then close the source tag.
Greater than.
Then if I down arrow again.
No indent not supported less/video greater than.
Alright, so let's go to the start of this line.
N.
And indent it by 4 spaces to match the source tag above because it's still within the video tag.
Space.
And we should be good here. If you want to put the ending video tag in a line by itself, you could do that as well. Just ensure that it match up with the same spacing as the starting video tag. So right now, let me read to you what I have.
Less video controls greater than. 4 space less source src equals, quote, website.mp4, quote, type equals, quote, video/mp4, quote, greater than. Not supported less/video greater than.
Awesome. Now let's save this. So Ctrl S and let's open it up in our browser.
Web series window. Items view list. Index.ht. Untitled Google Chrome the TQ test. Heading level 1. Welcome to my website.
Awesome. Now let's go down and see if our video is there.
Link go to the next button play.
Alright, let's try playing it again. It's
Pause.
finally here. The wait is
Volume.
over.
TQ test website.
Yours truly,
Search
the Quinn presents
bookmark the TQ. Click here. Visit it.
my new
Pause button,
website.
0. Play.
Awesome. So you see that the video played and you realize that I only use one source tag because I currently only have one format of the file in my folder. But you would go ahead and convert your video into say WebM or OGG formats and put in those source tags within the video tag as well. It is also best practice to include width and height attributes within the starting video tag. If these are not set, it is possible for the page to flicker while the video loads. The syntax is
less video src equals, quote, file line path, quote, width equals, quote, pixels, quote, height equals, quote, pixels, quote, controls greater than.
where you see the words pixels, that is where you'd put the numerical values for the width and the height of the video. Now these values will vary depending on how much space you want the video to take up on the page. So let's go ahead and try out using these attributes. So let's go back to the index.html file.
Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line 4 space not supported less.
Alright, let's go back up to the starting video tag.
Less source s 2 space less video controls greater than.
Now let's put it after the controls attribute. So let's go to the end of the line.
Carriage return.
Go in front of the greater than sign.
Greater than.
Press space.
Space.
Now let's put the width. So
WIDTH equals, quote.
and note that every value you put in here is in pixels.
320, quote.
Now let's put a space.
Space. HEIGHT equals, quote.
Let's put this in 280.
280, quote.
Awesome. So we would save this and you'd go ahead and play it in your browser.
Web series window. Items view list. Index.tq test website dash. Link go to button play.
It's
Pause.
finally here. The wait is over.
Search.
Yours truly,
share
the Quinn
bookmark,
presents.
Click here. Pause button 0. Play.
Awesome. And if you have some sight or if you ask someone who is sighted, they could probably tell you that the width and the height of the video have been adjusted. It is also possible to set the video to loop over and over after it has finished playing. We would do this by adding the loop attribute in the starting video tag. This does not require a value and we would just need to write the word loop in the starting tag. But I'll demonstrate this loop attribute a little later on when we're doing audio because this website.mp4 is a little long. Now, videos can also be set to autoplay when someone visits your web page. This, however, is not supported by Chromium browsers in most cases. And you guys can understand that because you can see how it may get a bit annoying as you click and open a web page, something starts playing and you can't even find the button to pause it. What is supported though is muted autoplay. This means that the video will be started automatically but muted. To start a video automatically, we would use the autoplay attribute. And in order to mute it, we would add the muted attribute after the autoplay attribute. Both these attributes do not require a value. So the basic syntax would be
less video src equals quote file line path quote autoplay muted greater than.
Awesome, so let's go ahead to our index.html file and try this out.
Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line 2 space less video controls width equals quote 320 quote height equals quote 280 quote greater than.
Let's go to the end of this line.
Carriage return.
Let's go in front of the greater than sign.
Greater than.
Then put a space.
Space.
Let's put our autoplay attribute.
A-U-T-O-P-L-A-Y.
Put another space.
Space. M-U-T-E-D.
Save it. And let's open it in our browser.
Web series window. Items view list. Indexed. TQ test website. Heading level 1 welcome to my website.
Awesome. Now let's down arrow and see what's going on under here.
Link go to the next page visited link click here.
Alright, so you realize that the video has already started playing because we aren't seeing the controls. So let's tab to see if we can find those controls.
Click here visited. Pause button 0:20/1. Play.
Awesome, so I just paused the video. Now let's down arrow to where the mute is.
0:1 button unmute.
Alright, let's press unmute.
Mute.
Let's go back up to the play.
Volume /1 0 button play.
Use
Pause.
their devices with various assistive technology.
Volume.
There's
Search
also a
to
page in which
share
you can
bookmark
access
the
all
TQ.
my YouTube
Click here,
videos and their
pause button 0.
transcript.
Play.
Awesome, so you see how far into the video it actually started because it was playing as we got onto the website. And that is it really for the HTML video tag. Now let's move on to audio. If you have an audio file that you want to play on your website, you will make use of the HTML audio tag. In HTML, only MP3, WAV, and OGG audio are supported. The syntax of the audio tag is very similar to that of the video tag. Here is the syntax.
Less audio src equals quote file line path quote controls greater than your browser does not support the audio tag less/audio greater than.
So you see, it's practically the same as the video tag, is only that instead of in the starting and ending tags, it's the word audio instead of the word video. So the src attribute specifies the file's location and can either be an absolute or relative URL. The controls attribute adds audio controls, and the text between the starting and ending audio tags are only displayed to persons with browsers that does not support the audio tag. So now let's go ahead and demonstrate the use of this audio tag.
Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line 2 space less video controls width equals quote 300.
First, let me go ahead and delete out this video tag that we were working with.
No indent blank.
Alright, so right now we should be right in a blank line under the last link of the page. So we're gonna go ahead and put our 2 space indent.
Space.
Let's start typing our audio tag.
Less. A-U-D-I-O.
Put a space.
Space.
Now let's put our src attribute to link the file.
src equals quote.
Now let's use the file called clips.mp3.
clips.mp3.
End the quotes.
Quote.
Put a space.
Space.
Then let's put controls.
controls.
Now end the starting tag.
Greater than.
Then we can put not supported here.
not space supported.
Then let's end the audio tag.
less/audio greater than.
Awesome, now let's save this. So Ctrl S. Then let's open this in our browser.
Web series window. Items view list. Index. Untitled-Google Chrome-the TQ test web.
Alright, Control Home.
Heading level 1 welcome to my website.
Now let's down arrow and see what's happening down here.
Link go to the next page visited link click here. Button play.
Alright, so there's a play button. What else is there?
0:00/1:22. Audio time scrubber 0:00/1:22 slider elapsed time 0:00. Button mute. Menu button sub menu show more media controls.
Alright, and that is it for the controls. Now let's go up to the play button.
Button mute. Audio /10 button play.
Alright, now I'm gonna press enter on the play button to play, and then I'll see if the pause button will stay there so we can pause as well, or we would have to tab to it.
Pause.
Hey, it's the Quinn, and here's a clip of some of my intros that I've done in the
play.
Alright, so for the audio file, the pause button still stays there, so you wouldn't have to tab back to the controls. Note that just like the video tag, the audio tag also supports the use of the source tag to add alternative audio file formats. The possible values of the type attribute when used in the source tag within the audio tag is audio/mpeg for MP3, so that's audio/mpeg, audio/ogg for ogg, and audio/wave for wave. The audio tag also supports the loop attribute. And remember, I was telling you about this loop attribute earlier on with the video tag. You would just put the word loop in the starting tag, whether it is the audio tag or the video tag. So let's go ahead and test out this loop attribute. So let's go back over to the index.html.
Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line 2 space less audio src equals quote clips.mp3 quote controls greater than not supported less / audio greater than.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to change the file name here. I'm going to use a shorter file, which was the intro.mp3 that you saw in the web series folder, so that it would loop quickly. So let's go to the start here.
Space.
Then let's go over to where I have the file name.
Less src rc equal quote c l I p s dot.
Alright, now let's put intro.
intro.
Alright, now let's go to the end of the starting tag for the audio tag so we can put our loop attribute.
Controls greater than not. ONTROLS greater than.
Alright, so put a space here.
Space.
Then put the word loop.
LOOP.
So if I up arrow and down arrow, you would hear
less audio src equals quote intro.mp3 quote controls loop greater than not supported less / audio greater than.
Alright, now let's save it and let's open it up in our browser.
Web series window. Items view list. Index.html. TQ test website dash.
Control home.
Heading level 1 welcome to my website.
Now let's go down and play this file and see if it will loop.
Link go to the button play.
Come
Pause.
learn Excel with me. Come learn Excel with me. Come learn Excel with me.
Play.
Awesome, so you see that our audio file was looping. And lastly, just like the video tag, you can set your audio files to be played automatically on the visit to the website. But remember that this is not supported by Chromium browsers in most cases. So you'd have to use the same muted autoplay method as with the video tag. So that is it guys for the HTML multimedia tags. So you can go ahead and use them to be able to put video and audio onto your web page. Hopefully you liked this video, and if you did not know about these tags or how to use them, I would love for you to let me know down below in the comments because I love to hear your feedback. Also note that the transcript for this video will be on my website and the link to the transcript will be down below in the description. But that is it. Hopefully this video was interesting and helpful to you guys. And as usual, remember to like the video if you love the content, subscribe if you're new, and to turn on that notification bell to be alerted whenever I post the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.